Hey guys, you're watching Cait Straight Up, and I am Caitlin, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple and delicious cold spinach dip. Now, if you're here looking for a hot spinach dip, have no fear. I have a recipe for that as well, including one to make in your crock pot. But today I'm making a cold spinach dip that's perfect for spring and summer to dip your fresh veggies in while you're hanging out outside or hosting small get-togethers. So we're going to start by steaming one bag of frozen spinach in our microwave, and then we're going to press out all the excess water. Those bags do contain a lot of liquid in it, so you're gonna really wanna give it a good press so you don't get all that water in your dip. You're also gonna want your spinach to come to room temperature because we don't wanna add hot spinach into our Greek yogurt. After that, you're gonna add one whole container of a Greek yogurt. I forgot to mention that this recipe is considered like more of a healthy spinach dip because it doesn't use any mayo or sour cream, just Greek yogurt. So if you're trying to keep things healthy, this is the spinach dip recipe for you. When you get that Greek yogurt in there, you might want to start kind of mixing it in with the spinach. We have a few other ingredients, but you definitely want to start mixing it because you're going to want it pretty well distributed before you serve it. So just start mixing in the spinach, and then we'll start to add some other things. After you mix up your Greek yogurt and spinach a little bit, you're gonna add 1 cup of a grated Parmesan cheese. I would not use shredded for this. I would definitely use grated, but if it's all you have, I guess go for it. Then you're gonna add 2 teaspoons of a minced garlic. After that, we have a couple other spices here in my bowl. I have a garlic powder, I have an onion powder, I have some dill, I have parsley, a tiny bit of oregano, and some chives. A lot of spinach dip recipes that you might have seen online or that your mom might have made growing up, I know this is how my mom makes it and it's still one of my favorites, uses a ranch dressing packet. You totally could do that, but the spices that I just added in my little bit of a mix that I made myself are actually a lot of the same spices that you'll find in that packet. And then that way you know where the spices came from and you know that there's no additives and anything that might be in that packet. But go ahead and use a ranch packet if that's all you have, or try doing those spices the way that I just did. The final ingredient that I have to add into this spinach dip is a freeze-dried red onion spice. It is really, really good because it adds that oniony flavor without going overboard and like too much red onion. You definitely don't want that in this dip, so try to find something similar to this or an onion spice. If you can't, you can do a nice diced up shallot, but you just want to watch how much you put in because you don't want anything overpowering the dip. Then it's time to start mixing. You want all of your ingredients to be mixed together really well. You don't want anybody to get like just a bite of Greek yogurt and then someone else to get hit with all that garlic and other fun stuff that we added. So you really want to mix this up good. We added a lot of fun stuff into it. So kind of just keep mixing until it kind of takes on like a greenish, like overall tint like that. That kind of, to me, indicates that the spinach is really well distributed throughout and that your other spices will be too. So when I'm just hanging out in my backyard outside, I like to keep it healthy and just have some nice fresh veggies to dip into this dip. However, this is the perfect dip to put in those bread bowls that you see at parties a lot of times. It is the bomb that way. So if you're hosting an event, I would get one of those bread bowls and pop this right in there. And that's it, guys. This recipe couldn't be easier. Make sure to subscribe to Cait Straight Up for more fun recipes like this one every week. Find me on Instagram, Cait Straight Up Cooking. And I'm going to take a bite, guys, and I'll see you next time. Woo!